Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Q News. Let's take a look at the top stories making headlines this hour. The joint Egyptian-American military exercise Bright Star 2025 has kicked off at Mohammed Naguib military base and other air and naval sites across Egypt, running through September the 10th. More than 8,000 troops from 14 nations are taking part in the large-scale drills, with 30 additional countries attending as observers. The exercise brings together a wide range of participants, including civilian police units, Red Cross personnel, and NATO representatives. Activities span land, sea, and air operations, focusing on counter-terrorism, regional security, and interoperability among allied forces. This year's edition reflects the growing international interest in military collaboration under Egypt's leadership in the region. Governor of North Sinai, Khalid Megawer, has affirmed that the Egyptian side of Rafah's border crossing is continuously open and that Egypt is fully ready to dispatch thousands of aid trucks once Israeli barriers are removed. This came as he spoke from Rafah, accompanied by a U.S. Senate delegation, including Senators Chris Van Hollen and Jeff Merkley, who visited the Rafah border crossing and aid warehouses on the Egyptian side. Megawer emphasized Egypt's pursuit of a two-state solution amid urgent regional tensions requiring serious international intervention for lasting peace and security. He added that despite Israeli obstruction blocking aid entry, with over 5,000 trucks stalled and perishable supplies spoiling, in a clear demonstration of Egypt's relentless efforts to ease Gaza's humanitarian crisis. The governor of North Sinai stated that Egypt continues providing medical care for evacuees. The U.S. delegation, UN ceasefire monitors, and embassy officials aimed to review Egypt's ongoing humanitarian relief and medical support for the Palestinians, underscoring deep solidarity with the Palestinian people. The U.S. Senate delegation has visited the Egyptian Red Crescent's logistics center to inspect ongoing humanitarian aid operations. During their visit, North Sinai Governor Khalid Megawer reaffirmed Egypt's unwavering commitment to delivering continuous assistance to Gaza, emphasizing the country's determination to support the Palestinians despite ongoing challenges. The visit highlights the cooperation between U.S. and Egyptian officials in addressing urgent humanitarian needs in the region. 5 Democratic U.S. senators have urged U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio to enable an immediate massive surge of baby formula and humanitarian aid to Gaza, where infants are dying from starvation amid an escalating famine. Led by Ruben Gallego, the letter highlights over 300 hunger-related deaths, including 119 children since October 2023. The senators emphasized that malnutritioned mothers cannot breastfeed, making formula vital for infant survival. The appeal comes as Israel announced that it will no longer pause fighting to permit aid deliveries, worsening the crisis. The letter demands reopening all Gaza crossings and drastically increasing aid access, stressing the U.S. moral obligation. This call follows similar appeals from House Democrats and reflects growing public support for urgent humanitarian intervention in Gaza. Spanish Foreign Minister José Manuel Alvarez has urged Europe to take decisive action regarding Palestine amid the catastrophic humanitarian crisis in Gaza, where thousands of children are dying from hunger due to the Israeli blockade. Alvarez called for an immediate arms embargo on Israel and expanded sanctions against those obstructing the two-state solution. He emphasized Spain's readiness to lead a renewed European wave of recognition for the Palestinian state. Alvarez also demanded the suspension of the partnership agreement with Israel as a form of pressure. Furthermore, he expressed strong support for convening a United Nations conference dedicated to implementing the two-state solution, highlighting the urgency of coordinated international efforts to resolve the conflict and alleviate the suffering of the Palestinians.
problem. On the contrary, I see the opportunity. So I think that this agreement has...
And this concludes our top stories for this hour. I'm Halal Hamalawi. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more updates here on Q News.